This is Kajol Jadhav and I am here to explain daily current affairs for UPSC Civil Services exam.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi reviewed the progress of preparations for the launch of ambitious National Health Protection Scheme, popularly known as Modicare. What is National Health Protection Scheme? How does NHPS work financially? Is the National Health Protection Scheme good public policy? GS Paper 2. Issues related to health, education and human resources. In this video, you can find detailed answers for all the above questions. The above article has been retrieved from timesofindia.indiatimes.com.
What we are providing here is just a 10% sample out of the full-length video. Visit our website iasvideos.com to join the course and to unlock all videos. We offer this pen drive course cash on delivery on Amazon.in too. Amazon will deliver our course to your doorstep.
What is the context about? Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday reviewed the progress of preparations for the launch of ambitious National Health Protection Scheme, popularly known as Modicare. The Prime Minister was apprised of the preparation done so far, including consultations with states, for a smooth and expeditious rollout of the health assurance program under Ayushman Bharat initiative. The scheme will provide a cover-up of up to Rs 5 lakh per family per year and is targeted to cover over 10 crore poor and vulnerable families. What is National Health Protection Scheme? 2018 and 19 Union Budget has laid foundation of the flagship scheme, National Health Protection Scheme, Ayushman Bharat, which offers various health benefits to the people. This scheme will overcome the flaws of the existing scheme RSBY. The scheme will provide cost coverage up to Rs 5 lakh annually to a poor family for hospitalization in an empaneled public or private hospital. It is expected that the scheme is set to cover more than 10 crore poor and unsecured families under NHPS. The beneficiaries will be able to take the treatments within the country in private as well as government hospital and healthcare centers. It would be cashless and Aadhaar-enabled scheme. How does NHPS work financially? Under the NHPS, the government pays most of the money on behalf of the poor. However, the scheme operates around the insurance principle of risk pooling. When a large number of people subscribe to an insurance scheme, only a small fraction of them will be hospitalized in any given year. The NHPS will be financially viable despite a high coverage offered to the few who fall sick in any year, because the rest in the large pool do not need it that year. At present, 2,000 crores allocated under NHPS scheme, and it is expected to require Rs 5,000 to 6,000 crore to get it going in the first year and Rs 10,000 to 12,000 crore annually as it scales up. It will draw additional resources from the health and education cess and also depend on funding from states to boost the central allocation. Is the National Health Protection Scheme good public policy? The major concern was expressed over putting healthcare in the hands of private healthcare providers and insurance companies when they are poorly regulated. Universal health insurance through private hospitals has not worked for the poor earlier. Predecessor scheme RSBY has been plagued with problems of transparency and poor service delivery. Given the low coverage, private healthcare providers kept away from the scheme. The fund allocations for RSBY remain unutilized and number of states participating dwindled, with only 8 states utilizing the money disbursed to them under the scheme. Shortage of medicines, lack of infrastructure and skilled manpower such as nurses, technicians and doctors in semi-urban and rural areas will be a huge challenge in rolling out NHPS. The way forward. NHPS scheme involves private hospitals and insures as the major stakeholders. It is important to address the concerns of misuse by private hospitals. This calls for a well-defined list of conditions that will be covered, adoption of standard clinical guidelines for diagnostic tests and treatments suitable for different disorders, setting and monitoring of cost and quality standards, and measuring health outcomes and cost effectiveness. Both central and state health agencies will have to develop the capacity for competent purchasing of services from a diverse group of providers to avoid hospitals to undertake unnecessary tests and treatments to tap the generous coverage.